Assalamu alaikum. Good to see you.
What you're seeing is extraordinary.
Assalamu alaikum. Good to see you.
Colonel Michael Kershaw, commander of 2nd Brigade, 10th Mountain Division, is being greeted by Sunni tribal leaders, men who, until very recently, fiercely opposed the U.S. Now he hears their grievances, spends time in their homes, he even shares meals with them.
A year ago, would you have ever known that you'd be able to walk around in a place like this, break bread with these guys?
No, we really hoped a year ago to establish very basic inroads down here. That was our assessment of the security situation. We thought the insurgency was embedded far too deep for us to be able to effectively root it out and develop the relationship with the locals.
What changed? As happened in Al-Anbar province, here in South Baghdad several months ago, local Sunni leaders turned on the Al-Qaeda extremists in their midst.
What was it that Al-Qaeda did that made people here turn against them?
Killing people, stealing goods, everything, you name it.
Sheikh Hamid Karbuli recruited some 150 volunteers who now man checkpoints and carry guns. The U.S. military likes to call them concerned local citizens.
I've had one IED destroy a vehicle in an area where concerned citizens were located in the past 2 months.
Just one?
One.
That's remarkable.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
That's a big change.
Big change. Big change. In the 3 months since this has started, we have gathered more insurgents up, more terrorists than we did in the preceding 9 months. And it's because they have pointed these people out to us within their own ranks.
What began as a Sunni awakening in Al-Anbar province against Al-Qaeda has now spread to other parts of Iraq. To encourage local tribesmen to turn against Al-Qaeda, the U.S. military is now paying local sheiks to provide security in their areas. A gunman like this can earn up to $10 a day for his services. The next step is to have young men like this join the Iraqi police, but for that, the U.S. military needs the cooperation of the Shia-dominated government in Baghdad.
That cooperation, however, is slow in coming. The government is concerned these gunmen might turn into armed militias if the U.S. pulls out and civil war erupts. Colonel Kershaw is registering as many of the local volunteers as possible, taking photographs and retinal scans, hoping leaders in Baghdad will agree to hire them as Iraqi police.
It's all a roll of the dice. It's people and politics all intertwined down here. What we see as being the end state down here is these tribes being fully brought back into the governmental process.
2nd Brigade has lost 53 men in Iraq. Their photos are proudly displayed in the brigade's headquarters. Some of the U.S. soldiers here have a hard time forgiving the Sunnis for what they might have done in the insurgency.
Were some of these people part of the insurgency prior to this? Sure they were. Our job over here isn't to do what's comfortable for us, and it isn't to do what we feel like doing. Our job is to do our nation's bidding, and the job is to do our duty. And if this gets our nation closer to a solution for this country and our own country's issues over here, then that's what we're going to do.
Anderson Cooper, CNN, South Baghdad.